Hello and welcome back to Sherwood Park Toyota. Today we're looking at a Buick Encore GX in the color black. Let's take a look. Starting up front here, underneath the hood, we have the turbocharged 1.2-liter i3 engine, automatic transmission, gets up to 137 horsepower, 162 pound-foot of torque, and when properly equipped, you can get a towing capacity up to 5,000 pounds. Up front, LED headlights, customary daytime running lights, fog lights down below, and we have these beautiful red highlights all the way across the front grille. Along to the side here, we have 17-inch steel wheels. Then as you move back, you'll find all of your rear windows come with factory tinting, and up top we have silver roof rails. Approaching the back here on the right-hand side, you have your ST badge. Then on the left, you have the Encore GX all-wheel drive badge. And then looking downwards, underneath is where you'll reach to release your rear trunk space. Simply reach down, find the button, give it a press, and it will automatically rise up for you. Inside here, first thing to notice is the interior cargo cover here. This rises up with the rear hatch as it is attached on these little pegs with the string that attaches down to it, which means that if you don't want this to be moving up and down with your hook, with your back hatch space, you can just take it off of these and it will then just sit flat along the back. You can see this little ridge line where it sits across, and then you can simply have it act as a tray. Or if you want to, you can fully remove it as it is just sitting on two more little pegs in the back if you don't want to have this in the space at all. The benefit of having it back here is that it helps to protect your vehicle and anything that you keep stored in your rear space from any prying eyes trying to look in towards what you have stored back here. Looking forward, second row seating has a 60-40 split you can see on the left-hand side. This allows you to fold your seats down flat by releasing these little handles on the top outside corners of your seats. That way you're able to extend your cargo space forward into your cab. Or, of course, you can leave it up for your rear passengers. You can do both at once, one at a time, neither, whatever suits your preference. We also have interior lighting in here. You can see it on the left-hand side. Plenty of storage space all throughout. If you're looking for your tire kit, look down at the floor. You'll be able to find this little handle. Lift up your false floor, and everything you need will be stored right underneath. To close it up back here, you can reach up to the handle on the right-hand side, or just press the electronic button on the left. You can also see your little camera going down as he closes there. Next, let's take a look at the inside. First off, you'll notice on all four of your handles that you have this little button. This guy indicates keyless entry, so if you have the key fob on your person, you can just press the button to lock and unlock the unit. Inside, we have the black leatherette combination with the cloth. You can see the difference in texture looking at it, and there is this light gray stitching giving it just a little bit of contrast. Looking forward, on the back of your front passenger and front driver seats, we have pouch storage. Back of your console, you have chargers down below, and we currently have the Buick carpeted mats throughout this unit, although this unit comes with both carpet and rubber. Storage spaces inside your door, black leatherette with the light gray stitching. Then moving forward here inside your driver's door, next to your handle, you have your power lock system. Down from there, you have your side mirror controls, your window lock, and then you have your power window controls for both front and back. Below that is where you have the controls for your power trunk lifting, including the ability to turn it off entirely and control how far up it goes. You can use it on the 3/4 setting if, say, you're parking in a garage that has low clearance. You don't want it to be going all the way up and smacking into something. Set it to the 3/4 and you won't have to worry about that. Now looking inside, you'll find that you have power adjustable seating, back, front, up, down, and your lumbar support. You've got your hood release latch on the bottom left-hand corner of your dash. Above that, controls for your dash brightness, and then your headlamp controls. Hop in here and take a look at your steering wheel. First off, black leatherette with light gray stitching, much like the seats. Left-hand side is all of your cruise control, which is fully adaptive, so you can control how far off you want it to start seizing or moving off so that you don't go bumping into the person ahead of you. Then on the right, you have hands-free communication, and you also have the controls here for your display in the middle. Looking upwards, you'll also find this little cutout in the top of your dash. This guy is a heads-up display. Nice thing about that is that you can just take a look up here. It's not currently turned on, but it will display right up onto the middle of your windshield. It is only visible from the driver's seat. That way you're able to keep an eye on some of your pertinent information, such as your odometer, without having to take your eyes off of the road to do so. Now, in the middle here is where you have your infotainment display screen. This is where you go to access much of the information about your daily driving experience. On the home screen, as we're looking at it right now, you have audio, phone, Wi-Fi, and settings. This is where you have more of the more specific settings. So daytime phones, Wi-Fi, your personal device. You have apps that you are able to download, such as Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, that are currently downloaded and installed and fully ready for use. And then you also have your vehicle information, so comfort, convenient, lighting, teen driver, valet mode, etc. Back into the home mode, Apple CarPlay and Android Auto are available through here, and then you have your OnStar services as well. Moving over from there is where you have all of your audio listening. So this includes AM, FM, and satellite radio. Full Bluetooth connectivity, obviously, includes Android Auto and Apple CarPlay, as we saw. And then there's optional USB and aux adapters as well all throughout. You also have the optional navigation that you can access on the right-hand side. So you have navigation, phone connectivity, your audio listening, and then the home screen, which you can also access with the button. Below that, you have the on-off controls for the radio and the back button as well. Underneath that, to the left is a push start ignition, and then in the middle here is your climate control. You have 3 variant levels for heated seat controls for driver and front passenger here and here. Defrost for your front and rear windshield is available, and then down below is where you have the charger options and aux adapters, and then a 12-volt to the right. Storage guide goes all the way down in the front there. Then you have your automatic start-stop, all-wheel drive, and then your lane keeping and traction control. Cup holder spaces, gear shift, and parking brake. Nice deep storage compartment all the way in the back. And then you have your console space. Opens up, you have this little tray setting that has a higher and then lower areas. And then you can remove it to access even more storage further down inside. And then looking up overhead, this is where you have your overhead lighting controls and SOS button. Thanks again, folks, for joining us on this full video tour for this Buick Encore GX in the color black. It is located here at Sherwood Park Toyota at 31 Automall Road in Sherwood Park, Alberta. You can also reach us at 780-306-7703. And remember, life is full of choices. Let us be yours.